just want to, I love Donnie Jones from Stetson. He does such a good job. Has always done such a good job. Even when he was at Central Florida, their teams were always hard to guard, always ran great stuff, just very, very well coached. And they're going to be a good team, good basketball team in their league, no doubt. Look, anyone knows me, I just believe life is just like, basketball is just like life. Everything's about energy. For whatever reason, Tuesday we didn't play with the energy that needed to be, and we still had chances to win, but we didn't have that. We didn't finish late game on Tuesday. We didn't close it out like we needed to be. And but today we had our energy was great. We were far from perfect, but when we play with great energy, we're a good basketball team. I don't know why our energy wasn't great on Tuesday, but that is something that we've just got to continue to understand, that our team is based on energy. And in my office, I have these three big words: motor, discipline, and drive. And I just believe drive is just, you're internally driven to be an energy giver every time you step on that floor. Like, you just got to be playing like your hair's on fire. Just flying around, and that's what it's got to be. And so it's just that drive that I'm just going to bring it. So I like our speed. Love that we had 22 assists on 33 made field goals. Had a plus 11 again on the rebound margin. You look at the defensively, we did get 7 3 stops tonight. Once again, held them under 40% from the field and 23% from 3. Turnovers are a real issue, been an issue for us all year long, both in the scrimmage in Alabama, the game versus Morehouse, the game versus Miami, Ohio, and tonight. We've got to just be better in just silly turnovers. Really, Jordan Usher on Tuesday didn't have the energy, and he survives on energy. And tonight he was he was so energized with everything, and he makes a world of difference. And just really proud of him again on the glass. I thought everyone gave us great minutes. Michael DeVoe, got to give a great shout-out to Coach Page, the track and field coach. I mean, you look at Michael's feet. His feet is moving as well he's ever had in his entire career. I thought it was his best game defensively. Coach Page deserves a lot of credit on that. And Michael's just, you just look how he's playing defensively. I mean, his development defensively is just really proud of him. Look, Davon Smith, Kyle Sturdivant, Davon's fast and electric. He just got to learn, same thing with Kyle, how to continue to be a good basketball player. They're both good athletes, and sometimes they get jumping in the air off of one foot. We talk about pivoting and pickups and using, we use the words donut, waffle, pancake for the way we talk about how we pivot. So we use breakfast terminology. They've got to get better about that in the way that they have pickups that have gone off of one foot. I thought Debo gave us good minutes today, hit some big shots. Miles Kelly's going to be a good player. Obviously, he's a freshman, and the more minutes he gets, the more time he has opportunity, he'll just continue to get better. Jordan Mecca gave us some good minutes there late. And Jalen Moore, again, a freshman, got in. I really like Jalen Moore a lot. It's going to be a really good player. He's only 18 years of age. So good win for Georgia Tech, and happy to be able to get that. And we just got to keep getting better as the year progresses.
Question. Just in terms of having a convincing win in the second half, stepping on their throat, so to speak, and being able to get your bench guys in, how important was all of that tonight?
Kelly, was very important. Look, it doesn't change my thoughts whether we lost on Tuesday and win today. I do like this team. We're going to be good as the year progresses. We're going to get better. There's just a lot of guys that just need experience, that just need time. We're also missing a really good player in Bubba Parham. And I think that one of the things is, for example, not quarterbacking late in the last 4 minutes on Tuesday. You used to have an Alvarado just to be your quarterback there. Having our guards understanding how to quarterback late in the game to make sure that we get stops or get the right play or get the win that needs to happen, stuff like that. And that's just, Kelly, it's just experience and time, and there could be some peaks and valleys this year. But we need to be hitting all cylinders and playing our best basketball as we get to ACC play. And And so all these games, we got good schedule, good competition, and we just got to get better and making sure that we're growing as a cohesive unit as we get towards ACC play.
Defensively, really did a good job to start off the game of making them go deep into the shot clock, really work hard for their shots.
Yeah, our staple has been defense. Even though our numbers on Tuesday were really good defensively, as in terms of holding them under 30% from three and under 40% from the field, we didn't do a good job with our energy defensively. Tonight, we were much better defensively. It's all about energy. Energy first, and then you can go to scheme and strategy. Scheme and strategy is secondary to the energy and the effort that you've got to play with. So, we've just got to, understand that. And we are a team that's got to thrive and survive off of our defense. That's been our staple since I've been here, and we've got to continue that as we move forward with that. And that will be our standard. And so I was proud of our guys on that. By the way, Rod, I want you to know at shoot-around today we were talking about you because yesterday when you said your birthday is tomorrow, they said, and I asked you how old you were. You said you were 77. I think you look 47. So I want to let you know that. I swear to you, we were talking about you today at shoot-around. I said, I can't believe Rod's going to be 77. You look good for a 77-year-old, Rod. I just want to let you know that. Ken, we said you look like 60. So, yeah, on your birthday, yeah.
The 16 turnovers, obviously too many. Do you see it as a function of different players being full together the first time or something more kind of problematic?
I think two things, Ken. One is I think it's something that it's a three-pronged thing. One is it has been an issue to this point because it's not just a one-game deal. We had too many turnovers. There's Alabama, Morehouse, Miami High on this game. That's one. So there is an issue we got to clean up. Two, some of our turnovers, like Jordan Usher, he plays at such a speed that it gets a little impulsive, and he's trying to thread the needle, and his mind's going so fast, and he's got to learn to be able to slow down. I know he thinks in his mind he sees it, but it's just and so there could be some turnovers like that with him. It happens occasionally, so he's got to be better. Ken, subconsciously being aware of that in his mind, it's going so fast because he's such a high motor guy. He's got to be able to recognize that it's not the right play. And then the third thing is a lot of our turnovers have been jumping in the air to pass. And that's where I go back to, Ken, is our pickups. Like the pickups, we've got to, have great solid pickups. We've had, this isn't a fourth thing, it's just in some of our turns it's just been silly, unforced, and a lot of, and maybe this is the fourth thing, has been some of the other ones. So the pickups, Jordan Ushers. Two has been the pickups. We're jumping in the air off of one foot to pass the ball instead of to attack. And then the other one would be our turnovers are happening in transition. When we have 4-on-3, 4-on-2, 3-on-1, and what it's doing, it's leading to like 5-point swings. Because all of a sudden, instead of us scoring a basket, they're going down and hit a three or whatever. We're ready to just bury it. It happened on Tuesday. If we didn't turn it over, we would have won the game by maybe double digits. If it ended up, turnovers have been a problem for us, and we've got to get that cleaned up. And it's just it's aggravating. So we've got to be better about that.
How important was it getting on film Debo and Miles hitting some threes? Even Davon hit one, but seeing Debo able to hit those threes, I imagine it makes a huge difference just for how teams are going to have to defend you.
Well, I mean, yeah, because if we weren't going to hit threes, teams were just. I mean, they came out in a zone. They played all man to man, and all of a sudden they played zone because of what happened on Tuesday, and so it was important that we have better shooters than what was that. So guys like obviously Michael DeVoe can really shoot it. Debo can really shoot it. Miles Kelly's a good shooter too, and you guys like Davon and Kyle Sturdivant who are solid shooters and who can keep tacking. Jordan Usher and Khalid, look, they're guys that if their feet are set, they got to be ready to catch and shoot, but they also can get downhill too. They're good attacking the closeout, so it's a combination of both. And so it's good for us to be able to get those shots made, and because that opens other things up. So I was really happy Debo made those shots. Davon Smith's going to be a very, very good basketball player. as he continues to develop. Right now, his athleticism is ahead of his skill. And so that's why I keep saying, you got to remember, he's still young, and it's just going to take time, and he's going to be a terrific basketball player. But right now, he's borderline of player athlete. And so as he continues to develop, which is our job, and we will continue to get him better, and I can already see the progression of him from the time he got with us. And by the time we get to hopefully ACC play and beyond, he starts taking that next step. And that's just, again, through development and teaching.
A couple more. Is Debo one of those shooters that doesn't have a conscience, that has to think twice about taking?
He's sort of like it's sort of like DeVoe. You just, if you're open, shoot it. Like, don't try to get closer. Closer's not better when you can shoot it like those guys can shoot it. Just fire it, let it go, let it fly.
There was, you subbed in, like, I think it was 8:54, you kept Debo in and brought in your, for the shirt. I was curious, like, the significance of that, or you felt?
You mean the second half? Yeah. Where I brought the starters back, but I kept Debo in? Yeah, no, part of it was because of the way he was shooting the ball. And they were staying in the zone, so we needed just to have another shooter, continue to have shooters on the floor.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks, everybody.